Big Five. The true masters of survival on the African plains. Welcome to the ancient arena where legends still breathe the Big Five. 5 creatures, 5 symbols of raw power that command silence and respect across the savannah. Join us as we step into every heartbeat of the hunt in South Africa, where a single decision can change the course of destiny. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Wildlife Documentary Hub. Your support fuels the next great adventure into the wild. The stillness of dawn is shattered by a roar that echoes across the Kalahari plains. The lion, the undisputed king of this unforgiving land. Majestic and proud lions are the very symbol of power and endurance. But survival here demands more than pride. Hunger, drought, and rivals constantly test their rule. Beneath the shade of a lone tree, a lion rests, eyes fixed on the horizon. But when prey suddenly appears, instinct ignites. By day, the blistering heat forces them to conserve energy. But when night falls, the silent warriors take the stage. The lioness's master strategists, the pride's frontline hunters. Moving in perfect harmony, they encircle prey zebras, even mighty buffalo. The males, with their imposing manes, are more than symbols of majesty. They are living shields, defenders of the pride. Their thunderous roars roll across miles of savannah, warning intruders and declaring dominance. In this world, strength is not just muscle, it's unity. When prey is brought down, the pride defends their prize against cunning hyenas. Here, survival is bound by motherhood loyalty and the will to rule. But as night deepens and the lion's roar fades, another hunter emerges from the shadows. It needs no pride, no roar to prove its power. It chooses silence and invisibility. The leopard. The leopard is not the strongest. It isn't as large as the lion, nor as fast as the cheetah. But it possesses something no other predator can match: endless patience and the art of vanishing into the dark. Its golden coat, scattered with rosettes, dissolves into the thickets, blending with the moonlight. Every step lighter than mist, every breath woven into the wind. In the night, the leopard is no longer an animal. It is a shadow. Unlike lions who hunt as a pride, the leopard is a solitary assassin. It chooses dusk or darkness when dim light dulls the senses of its prey. With eyes built for the night, it sees what others cannot. Ears sharp, swiveling at the faintest sound, a branch quivers, a footstep whispers, and the leopard knows life is right there within reach. Yet while the leopard rules the shadows in silence far away, another force makes the entire savannah tremble. No need for stealth, no need for disguise. This giant strides openly, commanding the land itself. The African elephant. Across the Serengeti plains, the earth trembles with every step. It is the arrival of the African elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, towering up to 13 feet tall and weighing more than 13,000 pounds. Over 5 million years of evolution have forged a creature both powerful and wise. Its massive ears, like great fans, cool the body beneath the scorching African sun. In the dry season, elephant herds dig wells into the beds of parched rivers, quenching not only their own thirst, but providing life-giving water for countless other species. Each day, a single elephant consumes between 300 and 600 pounds of vegetation. This endless foraging reshapes the land itself, carving natural corridors, opening pathways for grass to grow, and giving shelter to smaller animals. Even their dung, so ordinary at first glance, is in fact a vital fertilizer returning nutrients to the soil and fueling the great cycle of life. The elephant is not only a gentle giant, but also the architect of the wild. The story of Tula, a full-grown elephant standing 11 feet tall and weighing 6 tons, is proof of this resilience. With her family, Tula roams the plains, foraging for food, reveling in the rain, and fiercely defending her territory against intruders like rhinoceroses. The elephant lives not only for itself, but as the heartbeat of the African wilderness. And when these gentle giants move on, the savannah takes on a different rhythm. Not loud like the lions, not grand like the elephants, but the buffalo carries a power of its own, a collective strength that even predators dare not underestimate. Against the backdrop of sunset, a massive silhouette emerges. The rhinoceros, the final member of the Big Five. With its heavy frame, thick armor-like hide, and a horn stretching more than 1 meter long, the rhino is the tank of the savannah. They live alone or in small groups, spending much of their time grazing and resting near watering holes. But don't be fooled by their slow, lumbering pace. When threatened, a rhino can charge at nearly 30 miles per hour, powerful enough to flatten anything in its path. In the wild, rhinos have few natural enemies. Yet their greatest threat comes from humans. Relentless poaching for their horns has driven them to the edge of extinction. The rhino is not just a creature of immense strength. It is also a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect the natural world before its giants are lost forever. From lions and leopards to elephants, buffalo, and rhinos. Together, they form the fragile yet extraordinary balance of the Serengeti and Miombo. Each species plays an irreplaceable role. Predators maintain order, keeping herds from growing too large and exhausting the land. Prey sustains the cycle, feeding the strong and keeping the wheel of survival turning. And the giants, elephants, and buffalo shape the ecosystem itself, carving pathways through forests, opening new grasslands, and enriching the soil with vital nutrients. Above, more than 500 species of birds take flight. Among them, the marabou stork. The cleanup crew of nature quietly performs its crucial task, stripping carcasses bare, preventing the spread of disease, and restoring balance to the wild. Beneath the trees, even the smallest creatures, bugs, rodents, tiny birds, add their voices to the symphony of survival. Each one, no matter how insignificant it seems, is a note that keeps the wilderness alive. And when we step back to see the whole picture, we realize here, it isn't only about cold survival instinct. There is also the wise hand of creation, placing every living thing in its place, maintaining a perfect order where life and death intertwine in an endless, eternal cycle. South Africa, where life and death walk side by side. Here, the Big Five are more than legends. They are living reality, harsh, fierce, and yet sacred. They remind us that survival is not only about strength, but about endurance, unity, and the ability to adapt. If you found this journey as extraordinary as we did, leave a comment, share the video, and join us again on our next adventure into the wild. The Big Five, true masters of survival on the African plains.